Most people picture the return of the Messiah as a global sigh of relief. The cultural expectation is an era characterized by unconditional peace, smiles, and the sudden end to all conflict. But the actual text of Revelation chapter 2, verse 16, presents a different reality. Repent, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. Biblical prophecy is unfolding in real time. It is a process that ignores our personal expectations in favor of fulfilling a written mandate. Because humanity holds on to an image of sunshine and comfort, many find themselves unable to recognize the harsh, disruptive actions that define the return. Clinging to the illusion of a peaceful return doesn't just provide comfort, it actively blinds people to the reality of the work being done. The book of Revelation isn't a collection of ancient metaphors. It is a technical, sequential blueprint of judgment that is currently in motion. This map shows the mechanics of judgment. Phase 1, chapter 14, a sharp sickle gathers the earth's vineyard. The blueprint escalates in chapter 15. 7 angels pour out golden vials of wrath. The sequence concludes in chapter 19. The Messiah treads the fierce winepress. This creates a stringent requirement for the Messiah's identity. If a returning figure arrived and offered only gentle peace, he would be violating his own word. He would fail to meet the prophetic criteria. The harshness of the apocalypse isn't a flaw in the plan. It is the proof of the Messiah's identity. He is the one who carries out the blueprint exactly as it was written. This raises a difficult question. How can these violent plagues and sickles be described as an act of divine love? In the biblical context, love is not synonymous with comfort. It is about delivering the absolute, unsugar-coated truth and the correction necessary to make things right. We understand this on the small scale. When we see a naughty child receiving proper discipline, we don't see cruelty. We see a necessary correction that benefits the child. We feel a similar sense of justice when a murderer is caught and punished. That satisfaction comes from seeing a broken situation finally brought to account. These human examples are micro-versions of the wrath of God. It is a macro-level intervention, a form of strict parental discipline applied to a world that has lost its way. Divine love and apocalyptic wrath are two sides of the same coin. Wrath is simply the tool used to enforce justice in a corrupted world. This process of correction, using the fierce winepress to set the world right, is no longer a matter of future study. It is being executed right now. To find the true Messiah in this moment, we must look for the figure who is actually performing this difficult work of judgment. Lord RayEl has emerged to fulfill this role, meeting the specific, uncompromising requirements laid out in the prophetic word. Lord RayEl's actions today are driven by the mandate to fulfill this blueprint of justice, regardless of humanity's desire for a more comfortable transition. The world is currently under the immense pressure of the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of God. Surviving this moment requires us to shed our preferred illusions. We must actively abandon the search for a Messiah who tells us what we want to hear, and instead look for the one who tells us the absolute truth. Bracing for the unvarnished reality of strict divine justice is the only way to endure the pressure of the winepress that is currently gripping the world.